You know, there comes a time in a person's life where they have to admit they were wrong about something. It's a sign of growing up and becoming a mature adult when you can acknowledge you were wrong about something you thought was true or correct and own up to it. Now, as a 75-year-old man from the northern islands of Vancouver, that's totally a real thing, by the way, don't look that up, but I've had many moments where I've had to admit I was wrong about something, and today is one of them. Today, I am happy to admit that I was wrong in thinking we were never gonna get the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Because we now have the official trailer for the FNAF movie, set to come out on October 17th.
Yes!
I know what I'm doing for Halloween. With the release of the trailer, we now have a general idea of what the story for the movie is gonna be, how it may play out, and we get to meet the characters we will be taking this journey with during the movie. So let's start our analysis by talking about the characters, shall we? Our main character we will be following throughout the movie is the new security guard for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Mike Schmidt. Yes, the same Mike Schmidt from the very first ever FNAF game. That Mike Schmidt. So Mike will be taking on our favorite animal mascot characters as he tries to survive the horrors at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Joining him will be what I am assuming is his young daughter or sister named Abby. Now, I don't know if that actually is his daughter or sister. The name on the IMDb page labels her as just Abby, so I don't know exactly what her relation is with Mike, but she will be joining him. We also get to see some new characters in this trailer too, such as Vanessa, who has ditched her shitty job at the Pizzaplex in Security Breach and has become a fully fledged police officer of the law. Good for you, Ness. Way to keep up the grind. Now, from what it seems like by the trailer, Vanessa will be our de facto exposition dump for the movie. She will be the one telling Mike about the history of Freddy Fazbear's and all the horrible things that happen there. I'm hoping she plays a bigger role than just being there for the exposition, because the character of Vanessa needs some justice for having such a small role in Security Breach. We also get to see William Afton again, played by Matthew Lillard. And one thing I found very interesting is it seems like they're taking some inspiration from the Silver Eyes novel by having Afton go by a false identity and name in the movie. If you look at his desk in this scene, you can see a nameplate on his desk that says Steve Raglan on it, and that his job is a career counselor. My guess is they're gonna pull a Willy's Wonderland and have Afton hire people to work at the restaurant so he and the animatronics can kill them. Well, let's just see if they can do that better than Willy's Wonderland. Along with our favorite animal mascot characters, we also get to see two new animatronics who are going to be in the movie. The first one is going to be everyone's favorite Golden Bear Fredbear, also known as Golden Freddy. And the second one is going to be... Holy shit! Are they actually? No! No, they are! He is! Oh my god! Springtrap is going to be in the movie?!
Yes! Yes!
But wait, isn't it too soon to show him? This is only the first movie, and he doesn't appear till the third game. Don't worry, we're gonna talk about that. Believe me. So let's talk about what this movie might be about, shall we? Well, like the games, the movie will focus on the missing children's incident in the 1980s, where 5 children were abducted and murdered inside the pizzeria, and their souls will go on to possess the animatronics. Pretty good, simple, sticking to the lore. I like that.
Anything else?
Mike Schmidt seems to be a down-on-his-luck guy who is struggling to find and keep a job during these hard economic times. He gets asked if he's willing to take up a job as a security guard at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, which he begrudgingly accepts. For whatever reason, he can't seem to find somebody who can watch Abby for him while he goes to work, so he has to bring her along with him. Well, I guess that's alright, since this is a family-friendly pizzeria-styled restaurant, where a kid can be a kid. Oh wait, no, that's Chuck E. Cheese. Well, I bet they wish it was Chuck E. Cheese, because sadly for them, the animatronics at Freddy's come to life and try to kill them. So they now have to try to survive the night if they want to make it out of the pizzeria with their lives. Now, one of the things I found interesting in the trailer is Vanessa states that the animatronics are after Abby because they want to make her like them. Now that's a pretty interesting statement coming from Vanessa, because in the games, the animatronics only attack adults and have a soft spot for kids. So it makes me wonder, why are they attacking Abby? Are the animatronics more sinister in this movie and so they kill children too? Or is Vanessa wrong and possibly lying to Mike, and the animatronics are actually trying to protect Abby from her and William Afton? This makes more sense to me since we see in the final scene of the trailer Golden, Freddy, and Abby getting into a taxi together, and Abby is smiling at Goldie as if they are friends. It's going to be interesting to see how all this plays out, and I like how it's a mystery, kind of like discovering the lore in the games. Really brings me back to 2014. Another thing I found really interesting in the trailer was this scene of a group of men breaking into the pizzeria with axes, bats, and other things to be used as weapons. We see this group of men all slaughtered by the animatronics, but it makes me wonder why they were breaking into the restaurant at all. We know the killings will take place back in the 80s, so maybe this scene is of the fathers of the victims coming into the restaurant to destroy it for revenge. Or maybe since kids keep disappearing, they took it upon themselves to go and destroy the restaurant so no other kids go missing in that place. Or perhaps they're even friends of Mike and they go to try and help him break free from Freddy's. Again, there's a lot of mystery to this movie, and the story can go in many different directions. Something else that adds a lot of mystery is the inclusion of Springtrap into the movie. We all know Springtrap is the suit William Afton used to murder the 5 missing children, so it must be Afton wearing it in this scene. But he's appearing earlier than expected. My guess is the movie is taking inspiration from the Silver Eyes novel and having Afton be present in the movie and have him be our main villain for the story. I'm willing to bet we will also see the spring locks in the suit get activated and Afton getting trapped inside of it as they pierce into his body, nearly killing him. This could be a way to set up the sequels to this movie, as it has been confirmed this will be a trilogy of movies. Perhaps the other 2 are hunting Afton because he escapes in this movie. I don't know, that's just a theory. Regardless of how the story plays out, I just hope they do it in a fun and entertaining way so this video game movie adaptation doesn't suck like so many have in the past. I'm looking at you, OG Mario movie. Anyways, that's pretty much all I've got for today. I'll talk to you guys later.